Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and please subscribe, like, share and click on the bell icon. So it's on the third part of the video. So we go on to the our MCQs. Today we discuss the 51st question. Okay, so which of the following is the key factor that drive the extinction vertex? So if there are the genetic variations or losses, so factor that belong to that loss of the genetic variation is the extinction vertex. Next question is, according to the island equilibrium, modern rates of the species extinction on the island depends on what factors. So these are the three factors: immigration rates, size of island, distance of the island from the mainland. These three factors that are responsible for the island species extinction rates. Okay, the next question is the minimum population size at which species can sustain its number and survive. Where species sustain its numbers and survive is the minimum viable population. Humans harvesting of the wild organisms at the rates exceeding the growth ability of population is called the overexploitation. So if there are the overexploitation, it means that there are the rates exceeding the growth ability of the population. Yeah, in our world there are too much populations are increasing, so it's called there are the cause the overexploitation. When species is lost in one ecosystem but survive in another one, the extinction, so is called the local species. Next one is the exotic species are also known as endemic species and exotic species are not called the endemic species. Exotic species are called the non-native species and introduced species, which are come from another country, from another area. They are not native to the that country. They are outside of the country. These are the exotic species, and endemic species are those species which are the native species. Okay, so it's a main difference. According to the IUCN, what percentage of nearly 5,000 known species of the mammals are threatened? So there are 20% mammal species that are threatened. So nearly 5,000 known species, and from these 20% are the threatened. Identifying a biodiversity hotspot is difficult due to what reason? So why biodiversity hotspot is too difficult? So because we know hotspot for one taxonomy group may not be for others, because one taxonomy group have the different hotspot and one taxonomy group have the different hotspot. So it's a basic reason that not find a biodiversity hotspot. Protected islands that are surrounded by the degraded habitats. So obviously zone reserves, there are the reserves about the zones, and makes the zones reserved that surrounded the degraded habitats. What are the surrounding habitats of the zone? These are the buffer zones. Surrounding habitats of the zone reserves that are called the buffer zones. The basic assumptions of restoration ecology while restoring a degraded ecosystem is that environment damage is partly reversible. Zone reserve approach develops around the reserved land. So social and economic climates creates the relatively undisturbed areas for the economic gains. These are all of the above are the factors. What type of the areas provide the economic incentives for long-term conservation? So there are the zone reserves. Which of the following is not a process of biological restoration? Changing structure of site. It's not a biological restoration process. Obviously, in the biological restoration, we can accumulate the heavy metal bioorganism, detoxification, nutrients added in the poor soil, but we cannot change the site. Which ethic give rise the foundation of the conservation biology discipline? It's called the evolution ecological land ethic. So these are the ethics that belong to the conservation biology discipline. Next question is, small island have high rate of extinction due to, why? These there are the competitive exclusions, fewer resources, less diverse habitats. Now, which of the following ethic emphasizes on the anthropocentric value of the nature? So there are the ethic is the resource conservation ethic. Who established the U.S. Forest Services? It's the Gifford Pinchot. U.S. Forest Services established. John Mayer. So John India. No. you have to be learn this by John Elia. John Elia's poetry is romantic, so we remember this ethic, romantic transcendental ethic. Who developed this? John Mayer. So have to be remember for this, so we have to be remember this by the John Elia's poetry, romantic poetry. A small area where large number of the endangered and threatened species are found, these are the biodiversity hotspots. Biocentrism focuses on humans, animals, ecosystems. These are the biocentrism. Ex-situ conservation approach is advantageous in what way? Allow the evolution ecological processes to take place, allows the gene flow and promotes the genetic variability, serve the purpose of research and ecological restoration. These all of the above. So today's lecture is finished. I hope you learn more things from this video. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and click on bell icon for further videos. So I hope you enjoy this my video, and for the further the next part of this video, go to my channel and see my next video.